In this video, I'll be showing you two different basic kuchus. So let's get started. So these are the materials required for kuchus. Welcome back to Soul Threads. So here you'll need 6 strands of thread and crochet needle number 9. So if in case you're doing it on a silk saree, the pallu looks in this way. You'll have to just separate the strands and tie a knot. So when you're adding strands, make sure the strands are lengthy enough so that when you tie a knot, the strands doesn't become shorter. So you'll need to add 3 sets of strands in this way. And maintain a gap between them, and the strands should be equal. So in this way it should be. Now I'll be separating the middle strands into 2 different halves. Then tie a knot in this way. So this is how it looks. Then tie a knot again, adding these 2. So it should look like a beautiful prism in this way. Then we'll be adding kuchu threads now. So here for kuchu you'll need 130 strands of silk thread, and I'll be securing it with a needle and zari thread. So use a needle with zari thread. Don't just tie zari thread. This way the kuchu won't worn out in the future. So make sure you have placed the kuchu strands on the middle of the other strands. So after that, cut the kuchu roughly. Then take your time and trim the kuchu. So if you directly sit and trim, it takes a lot of time, and if you be a bit patienceless, the kuchu may be ugly. So make sure you have a time. So make sure that you will have a deeper look. So to reduce the speed, go to the settings on the right corner and reduce the speed. Then you can watch it deeper. So here comes the second kuchu, that is the beaded kuchu. The intention of these 2 kuchus are, if you try these type of kuchus, this is the basic and foremost kuchus that we should know as a beginner of kuchu. So if you learn this, if you learn at least 1 or 2 designs, you will get to know how and what. Then later on you can proceed with your own designs. So only that was the intention. So I have come up with 2 types of kuchus. So now I'll be adding beads. So firstly here I have added beads to the zari thread, and then I'm adding it to the strands. Here I'll divide the middle strand into 2 halves, then I'll add 2 beads in this way. So this is how it looks. Then we need to secure these 4 strands into 2 in this way. So this is how it looks. Now we'll be adding the flower shaped beads. So after adding, the bead may fall, so I have secured it with the clothes clip. Then I'll secure these both strands by knotting them in this way. Then I'll be adding the kuchu. Even here for this kuchu, I have taken 130 strands of silk threads. Then secure it with a zari thread. Later, while cutting the kuchu, cut it a bit longer. This need not be a baby kuchu. So by these two kuchus, you may get an idea of putting kuchus of this designs. So in this there are many kinds of designs. So if you learn this basic things, it would be useful for of kuchus. So after securing it, yeah, here it's done. So after putting kuchus, make sure the outcome would be the best. See, this is how it looks after trimming this kuchu. This is a bit longer than the previous one. The previous one was a baby kuchu with the prism kind of design. So in that prism kind of design you get a larger one too. This is the smaller one, basic one. Thank you. Please subscribe. Don't forget to click on the bell icon, like and share my videos. Thank you.